Gosh, I look tired. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, it's freezing right here. Oh. Good morning, everybody. Everybody, 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 everybody dance now. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Coffee Talk. Buenos dias. Feliz martes. I have quite literally, the longest toes in the history of toes. I'm freezing. So, good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. I hear toes. Oh, it's my husband. I know his walk. Oh, he's going back upstairs. So funny. God, my lips are so swollen. Oh my God, my stomach hurts. So anyway, how am I feeling this morning? I feel like I ate gluten, unfortunately. I woke up at like 5:30 and had to go into the bathroom. It's not fun. It sucks. It is what it is. I had to let it go last night because Michael was like, am I going to have to hear about this for 3 days? Are you literally going to want to beat this dude up? I was like, I kind of want to see him in the street. I'm not going to lie, but it is what it is. But you see how swollen I don't know if you guys can see it, but if you see how swollen my lips are, it's not, that's not injections, folks. This is the remix technician, hot and fresh out the kitchen, mama rolling. Okay, so let's talk about this conversation I had yesterday with these awesome women at the pool. Because you know me, I'll talk to anybody. Ow. I'll talk to anybody. So I met these women at the pool yesterday, and we were talking about life and Jamie Ann Connolly. I missed it. Something happened. All right. I'm going to go back to the comments after Coffee Talk. I find that when I interject into the comments, Coffee Talk goes way too long. So let me focus. No, Camilla, I did not get injections. I ate gluten, which is making my whole body swell, including my fingers and my face. So let's focus on Coffee Talk and then we'll go to the comments, okay? So I'm having this conversation with these women yesterday at the pool, and we're talking about like parenting and wifing and friending and daughtering. You know me, I somehow end up coffee talking my life away. And we were just talking, and I said, yeah, I recently, like in the last week and a half, I got off gluten. And they were like, why? Just out of curiosity. And I was like, well, I had a stomach ache for 23 years. And they were like, what? I said, yeah, I started, it started when I was 17. It started after my dad died. And I thought the stomach aches were due to stress. And then I thought Joyelle, I will go back to those. Okay. So I explained how the stomach ache started. And anyway, they were like, but I don't understand how you let a stomach ache go for 20 years. And I said, because I wasn't really paying attention to, I wasn't paying attention to my stomach ache. I was paying attention to everybody else. And they were like, so I realized that it inspired me to have these thoughts about how women pay attention to everything else and everyone else but themselves. Do you know how many women go through life with lumps in their breasts, pain in their head, stomach aches, irregular periods, fibroids, limps, back pain, migraines, anxiety, depression, and they don't address any of it because they are too busy taking care of everybody else around them? I can tell you when my child doesn't feel well before my child knows they don't feel well. I can tell you when my husband has something weighing on him days before he is ready to speak to me about it. Okay? I can tell you when something is bothering Olivia before even Olivia fully understands what's bothering her. I can tell you when Charlie's pee-pee hurts and she's going to get a UTI days before she gets one. I can tell you when my girlfriends are struggling and they don't say a word. Okay? But I let my stomach ache go for 20 years. 20 years. I chalked up my stomach ache. Sorry, I feel like I'm going to puke. I chalked up my stomach ache to stress, to disappointment, to dairy, to wearing pants that were too tight, to you name it. You want an excuse for why I had a stomach ache? I could give you 1,000. Yes, Megan, you get used to it. You just kind of are like, I live with a stomach ache. That's my thing. Everybody has a thing. That's my thing. And I'm going to take care of my mother who's grieving my father. And I'm going to take care of my siblings who are getting divorced. And I'm going to take care of this one. And I'm going to take care of Michael. And I'm going to deal with Michael's family drama. And I'm going to take care of my kids. And I'm going to run my business. And I'm going to pour myself into coffee talk. And I'm going to ignore the fact that I've had a stomach ache for 20 years. This is what women do. We focus on everybody else and everyone else and everything else except for ourselves. And the truth is this. This is the most important part of this coffee talk. If mama is not well, nobody can really be well. If you won't look at what is going on with you for you, I want you to think about who will look out for the people you love if you become incapacitated or you are no longer here. And that is a fact. That is a fact. We think we're doing ourselves a favor by worrying about everyone and everything else. But the truth is, if you're not here and well to care for them, who will care for them? Every time they say on an airplane, mothers, put your masks on before you assist your children, I laugh because it's the most absurd notion I have ever heard. Mothers, put your mask on before you assist your children. Are you kidding? I'll hold my breath like fucking Jacques Cousteau. I'll go to the bottom of the ocean holding my breath to make sure that my kids can breathe. But the fact is, who does that do when I'm passing out at the bottom of the ocean and I start seeing dark? Who's helping my kids? I don't know. But it's the way we are wired. It's the way we are wired. We know, it's like our minds know that we need to self-preserve and self-care. But it's like the way we are wired. It doesn't allow us. And then we take on husbands. And we take on husbands' families. Right? So it's not just the mothering, it's the wifing, and it's the daughter-in-lawing, and it's all of these other roles. And we want to make sure our in-laws are okay, and we want to make sure our mother-in-laws are happy, and we want to make sure our husbands are healthy, and the kids are well-adjusted, and blah, blah, blah. And all the while, we're having crap attacks at Home Depots on the side of the road because we're not addressing the issues that we are dealing with. I've got women who tell me that they have excruciating periods. Debilitating, excruciating periods. And I go, have you ever seen a doctor? And I go, no, I mean, that's just periods, right? No, that's not all periods. I don't have debilitating periods. I have my period right now. Not debilitated. Check it out. I feel like I have to crap my pants, but that's a gluten thing, not a period thing. Women who tell me they've had headaches for 10 years. That's not normal. And they go, well, I figured if it was a tumor, I'd be dead by now. That's not normal. Ladies, it's not. And if you are dealing with depression or anxiety, but you continue to take on everybody else's emotional baggage because you want to serve others, you are not doing yourself a service. You've got to be healthy for you. You've got to take care of you. We can't just get used to this. You deserve care. You deserve self-love. You also deserve somebody who will not throw up on Coffee Talk. I'm really trying here. Kelly, if you are about to die, break, whatever you wrote, no, you should not be at your breaking point. Patricia Leonard, you need to learn how to take care of yourself. Listen to me, ladies. We have got to make a pledge to ourselves where we say, I deserve self-care. I deserve self-love. I deserve the same type of attention that I give to everybody else. That is a fact. That is a fact. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to give you like the harsh truth, but we let so many things go. Lynette, go. We all need to go. All of us. We deserve to live a life without headaches and stomach aches and debilitating periods and depression and all of these things. Like, you don't have to put your emotional and physical well-being on the back burner to be a good mother or to be a good wife or to be a good daughter. Somewhere along the lines, we really believed that we are only good in our roles if we're paying attention to everybody else and caring for everybody else but ourselves. It's like we are martyrs for loving and caring for everybody else but ourselves. We feel guilty when we do anything for ourselves. I'm like, oh, Michael, I got to go to the gynecologist. Like, I got to go. You know, I have to go. No, like, I'm going. I don't need to justify to you why my vagina needs a hello from Dr. Huggins. Like, I'm going to go get my vagina looked at without feeling guilty. I'm going to get my teeth cleaned without feeling guilty. And I'm going to address the fact that I have been giving gluten when I checked and double checked and triple checked to ensure that I wasn't. And look, is it the end of the world for me? It's not an anaphylactic reaction. It's not like I got stung by a bee. It's not like I was like, is there bee in this? And they were like, no, and I ate it and I died, right? But it's just the fact of how it all went down that pissed me off. Anyway, you guys get the point. I just want you to pay attention to you. You deserve it. Do it. If you won't do it for you, do it for me. Go like, I really want to take care of myself, but I don't really want to. But I love Jamie, so I'm going to take care of myself because I'm going to do it for her. Great. Kendrea. Kendrea? That's a cool name. It was great meeting you too. Self-care is not selfish. Yes, self-care is not selfish. It is crucial to being effective at the other roles. right? It's crucial. It's training for life. You can't be good at anything else if you're not well. You just can't. Okay. Sidebar. If you think your kids are not listening to you, your kids are listening to everything you say. And when Olivia grabbed my hand, when I was like, oh, this dude just disrespected me, I'm about to toss his ass. And like turned for him, and Olivia grabbed my hand and was like, Mom. And I was like, what? And she said, we don't go backwards for anybody. Ooh, you little delicious baby. You little delicious baby who listens to everything I say. Love that child. Love her. She has been so good to me since Ace died. Truly, we got to spend, Olivia and I spent 2 hours alone together yesterday. Y'all don't understand. We never get that. Olivia and I never get alone time. I get a lot of alone time with Charlie, but not a lot of alone time with Olivia. And it was wonderful. And she has been amazing. And she hears everything. And you know what amazes me about Olivia is not that she heard me, but that she used the sentiment in the right context. Like she knew Mama was about to toss this dude. She saw it. She was like, oh snap, shit's about to go down. And she knew to say to me whatever trigger would stop that reaction. Like, you little smart thing. How'd you get so smart at 9.5, you little smarty pants? Anyway, I was like, Olivia, I'm posting about that. That was amazing. She was like, oh, you're such a nerd. I don't care. I'm a proud nerd. Love that kid. For anyone who has an Olivia, you guys just know what it's like. It's just not easy. But it's so rewarding. It is so fulfilling to parent Olivia. It is so, some days it is so excruciating to parent her because she gives me nothing. But when she gives me something, it's like Eddie Murphy. Was that a cracker? Oh shit, that wasn't a saltine, that was a Ritz. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Man. Because parenting Max and Charlie, they're just like love, 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 talk, 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 give, give, give. But Olivia, oh my God, I love that baby. Oh, I love it. I swear, everybody wants to fawn over Charlie because she's got those eyes and that face, and she says things like, I got 21 Grammys. What do you have? I'm like, you don't even know what a Grammy is, so simmer down, blondie. But Olivia is so beautiful in such a different way. She is just, I don't need to gush over her. I'm her mother. But like, man, that kid is so cool. She is just so cool. All right, y'all. I love you. Those of you who live in Rosemary or Watercolor, we're here. Come say hello to us. I'm going to go for a run in a little bit if I feel better. If not, I'm just going to walk. And we're around. And we love you. And I love you. And you love me. I love you. You love me. So y'all share this video. I don't know where the share button is, but it's right there. Hit share. And follow me on Instagram, Jamie P. Sullivan. I'm going to barf. All right, I love you guys. Let me do the Wounded Warriors thing. And then I love you all so much. Have a great, great day.